Hello there, on God's team, Shirley here. I'm doing kind of a series this week. First of all, how special teenagers are and how we can have an impact in their lives as well as them in ours. They're great. And how important little kids are and how we can bless them and how they can so bless us. This is the final one in that series. I want to tell you how very blessed I've been with an adult. Our son was driving one day and he got really sleepy. He must have probably been working hard and he was heading out, I'm gonna guess maybe 40 miles an hour on a freeway on-ramp heading toward the freeway, but he went to sleep. And he went off the ramp and whammed into a tree really hard. The steering wheel was up against his chest, and he was so dazed on the edge of being knocked out. It was very scary and very bad and dangerous. And the car was more than totaled. It was just massacred. 40 miles an hour is a lot of speed to be just hitting so hard against a tree. Well, a good Samaritan came by. Thank you, Jesus. He saw what had happened. He got out and ran up to the car and opened the door as well as he could, enough to be able to grab hold of dazed, almost unconscious young man, pulled him out, and just when they got out, the car suddenly exploded in flames. It just turned into a pile of char. If that Good Samaritan had not come by, our son would surely have been burned to death. I am so thankful for that. And I'm thinking how God orchestrates things. He orchestrated, he knew what was going to happen to our son. So he had this guy come by, somebody that cared, somebody that was willing to endanger his own life because the car could have, exploded onto him too, but they escaped just in time. So what I learned from that is something special, how we need to be there for each other, like this Good Samaritan was for our son. We need to be there and rescue people. We're not always going to see an accident and be able to rescue somebody from that. But there's more things than accidents. There's also the future. You've heard of an eternal fire, hell actually, and we don't want people to go there. We have the opportunity, if we know Jesus, to rescue them from out of the place that they're headed. We've got the opportunity to give them life, to bless them and tell them how they don't have to be headed in something so terrible, but they can be headed for heaven and they can have a joyful time on the journey. And that's really important for us. Those of us that know Jesus and love him, have you ever thought why God didn't just take you to heaven right away when you came to him? Because he's got people you can impact. He's got people that you can change the destiny of by your love and your example and your words. So I hope you do. And I'm going to do that too. Tell people about Jesus and rescue them and help them to head for heaven. It's the best place there will ever be, and that's the best thing that we can ever do. So God bless you on God's team. Keep going strong. Love you guys. Bye-bye.